Chad, are we heckin' hyped up to finish this thing? Are we ready to be done with the fish? Are we ready to leave the lads MSQ until the next MSQ comes around? I really thought last night we'd be able to finish it, but like just as we got to the last chapter, man, I just ran out of gas. And I was not about to caffeinate that late in the evening. No, sir. Because today I got to sleep in. And sleeping in is a treasure, especially at my age. I hope you guys have had a very restful Saturday. I hope it's been a good one to you. And I haven't been up to much other than playing some ARPGs. And at our age, just numb on bunny Reese's. How dare you? What? Wait, hang on. Puma. You're telling me, Puma, that you have some Reese's and you aren't going to share them with me? Bro, I thought we were closer than that. RH, hey Volug, and hey Yellow Flash, how you doing, buddy? Puma, I thought we were closer than that. Also, hey HK. Oh, yeah, sorry, you're very quiet. Hi, HK. HK with the new Deanna emote. Oh my god. If you guys didn't see it earlier today, Deanna, my friend Deja Vu D debuted her new 2.0 model, and honestly, like, couldn't find a more like perfect fitting model for the kind of person she is and just like who she is as a person. Like, I'm so damn happy for her. Really am. Shares thought you had your own supply. Well, you know, I haven't bought any yet because I didn't go out for groceries today. It is such a great model for her, and it's like so well rigged and so well animated, and honestly, it just like it suits her so dang well. Like, I thought the first model like was like 1-to-1 with her. This one just like it feels. How's it my fault then? Well, I mean, Puma, you know the thing with streamers and stuff is they don't take responsibility for anything. Monday is cheap chocolate day. It is. What are you guys doing for Easter if you're celebrating? If you're not celebrating and it's another Sunday for you, then I hope it's a very restful Sunday and that you enjoy the cheap chocolate on Monday. But I'm just going to be with Lindsay's family tomorrow afternoon, so that's where I shall be probably for most of the afternoon, and then we got our plans for tomorrow night's stream. Family, friends? Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cheap Chocolate Monday. Yeah, so that was a cool thing to watch today. And I did clean up our Discord server. If you haven't been in there yet, if you have not joined in on the Discord server, I did clean up a lot of the categories and consolidate a lot of things today just to make it easier for people to get around. And also because, like I think when I initially set up that server, I think I went too hyper-specific for certain categories. Like Diablo having its own thing, Power World having its own thing, and then I just sort of like, you know what? We still got like enough people that enjoy all these things, and like there's so many different like games that fit under these things that it's just like let's squash some of this together and just clean up a little bit. And so that's what I spent a little bit of time doing today. So if you're Netbot followed up with the Discord. All right, the timing on that. But yeah, so Discord's a little bit cleaner, hopefully a little bit better for you guys to navigate and, you know, share what you're up to, share what you're enjoying, you know, that kind of stuff. And we do have like a general game space now for you guys to yap about like games that don't quite fit into the usual categories we got. So feel free to share there and all that fun stuff. All right, I think that's all I had for today. to talk about before we get into our business. We are kind of going double duty today. We're going to finish Lads, and then we're going to switch over and do Bloodborne for those antics. So we're going to finish off with the men, AO, and then we're going to get into our usual hunting antics tonight. If you guys are ready for that, well, I hope you're ready for that. All right, let's get right into it. Unless anybody else has got something to bring up. Anybody else? Anything we want to talk about real quick before we get into the video game? Otherwise, if we're here for the video games, then let's get rolling with it. Not really? Well, okay then, let's go. Let's go. And YouTube. Oh wait, hang on. Something funky. There we go. Not really stream appropriate, but I do have news I can DM you. All right, yeah, you can just pass that on to my DMs. You have my permission on that. I hope it's good news. I hope it's good news. It's good news, I promise. Good. Yeah, I figured it wasn't bad. I was just like, not stream appropriate. Okay. I had to configure my brain for like a hot second there to think of like what it could be, so. All right. Here we are, at last, at the end. The final hurdle. Guys, it's the final countdown. Okay, hang on. Oh, DMs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, so I'm gonna add you as a friend. Yellow flash. Hang on. We got. I want you to know something. If you have a little win like that, and this is actually a big win for him. You know why, chat? You know why? Yellow Flash completed their path to affiliate on Twitch. Give them a big heckin' round of applause. Hell yeah, brother. Heck yeah, like, dude, that's so cool. I'm so happy for you. I hope that, you keep the forward momentum on that. Seriously, like, getting affiliate is, while it's easier nowadays, like, since they changed up the requirements, it's a great step forward for you, dude. And I hope it lets you do, like, even more of what you want to do and really start on that road of building community and a following, dude. I'm happy for you. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. That's another thing I should have added in the server. Is like a positivity thing. I'm really excited. I'm just getting started. Yeah. It's a really exciting thing when you're just starting to get your name out there, get your content out there, that kind of stuff. It's a really big step, dude. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. You have one bun who is proud of you. May that carry you forward. All right. Well, with that in mind and all that hype going, I think now is the time to finish, lads. Not that way. Still can't believe that moment got clipped last night, dude. That was freaking funny. The elevator doors open once again. Halaya stares at the man who arrived a moment too late. Lucius gives her a polite yet distant nod of acknowledgement before stepping in the elevator. Instantly, the space feels claustrophobic.
Was the meeting announced on short notice because the Fountain of Vtuber reached a breakthrough?
Oh, Fountain of Tay business.
An actual worthwhile discussion would be how Gaia Biotech used massive resources without even a trace of Whale Falls City to make up for it.
All thanks to Raphael the Hedgehog.
Don't blame me for what those opportunists did.
Massive. Yep. Kalaya stares at the numbers flashing overhead and makes no effort to hide the satisfaction in her eyes.
So long as it helps her awaken faster, I'm willing to let anyone become her side dish.
Listen, Girly Pop, she's too busy trying to eat up the men. Lucius narrows his eyes. He'll try extracting one final piece of information.
You've encountered her?
A lost child needs a little bit of guidance to find the right path. I'm afraid the price you'll pay, Professor Lucius, will be greater than just the Fountain of Vtuber.
Yeah, massive. Her final words still hang in the air as the elevator doors open. With no response from Lucius, Kalaya's enthusiasm decreases. When she finally turns to see the laboratory before her, she belatedly mutters a curse under her breath. Heck! Heck!
Put away your pointless enthusiasm, Kalaya. The time to guide her is already gone.
Homie, you still need a lozenge. Electronic displays diffuse and interweave throughout the space. Meanwhile, figures, both virtual and real, have already taken their positions. Only 2 empty spots remain. The old man in the center appears to have left his hospital room. Behind him is a screen that's significantly larger than the console controls.
Regardless of the cost, we must make her return immediately. We must also find that 4th Chaos Emerald.
Aren't we being too hasty? Everyone present is clearly...
She walks towards the flickering inorganic screen. Her slender fingers tap on several silent figures.
Unprepared.
Time is running out. The grand eradication is almost upon us.
Uh-oh. Everything is silent, as if those words stole the voices of the people in the room. Time passes, then Lucius is the first to break the silence.
Already? According to the latest decryption of the signals from deep space, I thought we'd at least need...
Yes, the hunters have resolved most of the magnetic field anomalies. However, those are merely the planet's last desperate gasp for survival. The rules cannot be reversed. As for the signals, we've never been able to decode the most crucial section.
Uh-huh.
It led to our incorrect estimation of how much time we had.
Oh. So we're boned a lot sooner than we thought. On the holographic screen, the floating magnetic field collapses, deconstructs, and reconfigures. It's like a jigsaw puzzle missing countless pieces.
After a brief cessation, the magnetic field anomalies will converge and burst again. This confirms the warning in the signals. The grand eradication is here.
Honestly, I'm more of a fan of Opet's Grand Conjuration, but you know, that's just me. Metal fans will get that one.
Oh my. What are we going to do? I still haven't witnessed the full extent of her power.
And you sound so concerned.
If I die without knowing the truth, I'll have regrets.
Then make yourself useful and contribute something better than your own self-interest.
Professor, you don't need to be so riled up.
Today is my
My favorite
pet
pet animal called Ploppypusses. Hi, Lenny. How's it going? Up, I'm having fluffers and Vicks dropped on me. Lenny, I hope you're doing good. Oh right, I'll tell you. Professor, you don't need to be so riled up. I just wanted to.
Enough. Save your bickering for later.
Kinda. Hope y'all too. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Once we've emerged as the victors, you'll have all the time in the world to argue.
The old man clasps his hands together, his thoughts drifting to a distant place.
We can't wait any longer. There's no more time. This is our only chance.
The only chance we have. Can't you see all of me? Despite being shrouded in night, the town remains lively. On an observation deck facing the streets, several people sit outside the range of the streetlights. Careful not to draw any attention, they speak in hushed tones, Xavier with his hands in his pockets and listen quietly. The third protocol is specifically designed for extreme situations. When activated, every backtracker must be informed. It doesn't matter if they're part of the procedure or still willing to honor their oath. It's simply a matter of giving a warning. A few raised inflections betray the hidden anxiety that one of the backtrackers can't suppress. Xavier doesn't rush them. Stars awaken in the night sky only to be quickly veiled by drifting clouds. In a daze, he thinks he hears that night's oath once again. He turns to seek the gaze which is always by his side. Yet he only sees the road he once walked. The night's darkness has swallowed it whole. The mindless monster remains frozen. The street lamp's light shines through the hole in its chest where black ice shards have pierced it. Zane adjusts his gloves. When he takes a step, he raises his hand. The light bursting from his palms strikes the twisted figure lunging at him from the darkness. As the last trace of Metaflex dissipates, Zane flexes his fingers. Oh no, he's Murder Zane. He's Murder Zane right now! This world's errors are increasing exponentially. He can no longer predict when the rules will begin to collapse. The wind rustles the leaves, and he reaches to tighten his scarf, but he finds nothing around his neck. A hazy instance of disorientation seizes his consciousness. It's seemingly urging him towards a brightly lit area in the distance. But an energy disturbance pulls him back to reality. The dark figure lingers for only a second before turning and vanishing into the night. Murder Zane's out! No! The ocean reflects fractured images of the moon. With no wind tonight, the weather should have been perfect. Yet in the deep sea, thousands of marine creatures hang suspended upside down. They're dead. According to the old butler, this has been the happening in multiple regions over the past few days. There's no signs of human interference, nor is it a natural disaster. It's more like an indiscriminate extinction from a higher plane of existence. Raphael closes his eyes to dispel the fatigue from his hasty journey to Wave Chaser Island. He seems to hear the ancient prophecies echoing from the tome of the sea god again. The mark beneath his collarbone faintly burns as Raphael turns to look into the distance. At the horizon, the sea and sky blend into one. A storm is slowly brewing. Oh, is it Tawas? The Zoyan hunt's after effects should have lingered for a longer period in this chaotic darkness. But the vermin of the streets have been unusually on edge since then. A poison called danger has seeped into the air. Even the unusually perceptive inhabitants here can't identify its source. The only one who might know is perhaps Silas. The violent disturbance passes unimpeded through the deep space tunnel. It oscillates and jumps within its right eye. His right eye, yeah. The source, lurking and interfering, is at the other end of that tunnel. Dealing with it will likely be troublesome. Silas contemplates whether this fragile celestial body can still withstand such consequences. Pain seeping and corroding one's bones might not drive one to madness, but it's certainly unpleasant. And now Caleb time. The far space fleet ship speeds through a field of micrometeoroids and casts chaotic, blurry images of cosmic dust and planetary fragments across the holographic screen. The control console flashes with the dark blue light. A check of the spaceship's condition has been initiated. Passing through the field of micrometeoroids has caused the vessel to sustain 6 impacts. Surface abrasions detected, but the structure remains undamaged. Caleb looks away and spreads his fingers to rotate the holographic star map. To evade a magnetic field storm, the vessel enters an uncharted route and unexpectedly discovers a new part of the deep space tunnel. HQ has carefully reminded him that no contingency protocols were prepared for this region. Red signal fluctuations dance across the screen as the Colonel cuts off the comms channel with HQ. He presses activate without any hesitation. The vessel's pause ends and heads into the deep space tunnel's unknown depths. Caleb, what are you doing?
The eye.
This brilliant celestial body provides humanity with its most generous cradle. However, it has never once promised eternity. Billions of years are carved into its pulsating body to allow the most brilliant civilization in the universe to rise. Now, grandeur and destruction are equally fleeting. It turns towards the next section without any sentiment. Carrying countless stars, it shall meet. An absolute destruction or a brilliant rebirth. All right. It's the battle challenges. Let's finish this off right. So we can put a period on this long endeavor of finishing Lads MSQ. Thank God I don't gotta read any more dialogue and trip over my tongue. Oh, yeah, okay. Stretchy. Alright, Silas, go eat them. Eat their asses.
Here comes
Descend.
It's your turn.
March them up.
If you say so.
Bring it on.
Be careful.
Beat their booty cheeks.
This power tastes not bad.
Bow down.
At our feet.
Doomsday.
Descend.
Desire.
The ruler of all. Don't get consumed by desire. You still have time. You're too close. That's my spot. Since we finished our war.
There's one.
The rest of the time belongs to
Oh,
us.
shoot. Hang on. Sorry, my capture card fell down. Capture card, please, no. Don't do that. Whew! That was close. Oh, we only got 2 stars on that. Rude. Very rude. We're almost done with this.
An appetizer?
Hang on, headphones
Here
are being
comes
weird.
the big guy. Doomsday?
Descends. Look out. We're halfway there.
There we go.
Won't take long for us to be done.
It's time to meet the maker.
I think I'm starting to get to the point where I'm gonna need new headphones. Mine keep doing a weird cutout.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Which would
Just starting
suck?
to enjoy this.
You can have as much as you want here.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
Doomsday?
Descend.
Decide.
The ruler of all.
My turn.
It's time to eat. Look out.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Oh,
Silence.
it's a sword. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
You're too close.
Doomsday?
Descends. Are you up for a
All right, that's number 2
joyride with me?
finished.
Where do you want to take me?
Guess.
That's number 2. Last one. Last one. $42? That was a jump. Yeah, we got all the required levels for it. We'll be fine. Hang on, I'm being pinged for something. Who's pinging me? Why would you do this to me? Okay. It's fine. Everything is okay.
An appetizer?
And now we beat up the big giant seahorsey.
Here comes the big guy.
Good.
Doomsday?
Descends.
My turn.
Careful now. It's charging. That's more like it. Stay on your toes. It's changing how it is.
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
You're too close.
Silas was a man.
You won't escape.
He was a dragon.
I'm fine.
Or maybe he was a dragon.
Descends.
I'm getting the hang of this. It's your turn.
Okay, if you said so.
Bring it on.
Careful now. It's charging. I'm here. I won't let you get injured that easily.
He's so protective.
Look out.
Doomsday?
Descend.
Decide.
The ruler of all. It's time to meet. When we
And now the special attack.
the abyss.
Crush everything.
Since we finished
I
our
still gotta
warm-up,
get that armor
The
set
rest of
for
the time
MC.
belongs to us.
It's such a cool set. And with that, chat, we can say we finished the lads MSQ. I think it's time for some heckin' clappies and also a little bit of dancing. 'cause it's getting late. I said, ooh. I gotta turn this up in my ears. Everybody start dancing. Woo, woo, couldn't hesitate. I had a love to burn. You had a wounded heart. Everybody dancing. Yeah, it's across the crowded room. You got my biggest fight. I said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off. Woo, 'cause it's getting late. I said, ooh, no, you're only trying to hang tough. Woo, shouldn't hesitate. Yeah, we did it! We freaking finished it! Oh, okay. Let me get on to some more chill stuff here. That was a heckin' journey. That was a freaking journey. And honestly, like, the whole experience with the game itself, it's a good game. It's a good story. There's a lot of really cool lore in there. And I'm going to be digging into some of the side stuff, like, on my own time. But also, like, what a thing to experience, too. Like, it definitely showed me a lot about writing that's geared towards the women. And, you know, kind of the things that they like and the things that they enjoy about, like, fiction and whatnot. So it's definitely been a learning experience, and I really, again, can't thank, like, Raptor, Riao, Dahlia, Linz. I really can't thank them enough for, like, pushing me to actually go through with this. So appreciate all y'all. We done for now with them. It's cool. And now we can writing for the Whammon. I know, right? Who knew? Writing for women, by women, would do so well. And making them, you know, like, interesting male guys. Now, obviously, the fandom's got its issues. Especially when it comes to certain tropes. But overall, it's fun. It's been a fun experience. And I'm thankful, once again, to, like, people like Riao and Raptor and everybody who, like, pushed for the original 300 follow goal to get me to play it. Really thankful for that. I think, I know at times I was joking around with it a bit, maybe a bit too much to fully appreciate it. But, again, like, it was still a good experience. And I think I saw a lot of interesting things and a lot of, like, really cool concepts they played with there. And I'm very much looking forward to see what they add to the story from here on out. All right. So here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to take a quick BRB. And I'm going to need to set up the PlayStation for playing Bloodborne. And I'm also going to need to change over the stuff in the stream titles and stuff like that. So if you guys will give me like that 3 minutes, you guys can get up, like, stretch and stuff real quick, get a snack. Then we'll do that, and we will be back with the Bloodborne. All right? So you guys hang tight. We will be back very... I can't even talk anymore. You guys know what I mean. Get a snack, or maybe even get you a jar of advanced GG. Using code JakeDay. All right. I'll be back very, very quick, you goobers. See you in a minute. All right. I'm back. Didn't mean to keep you waiting too long. I got it set up, but then I had to go tinkle. So, you know, you see where my priorities were. Ooh wee. Literally, ooh wee. Thank you, Flash. Whoop up up. All right, and we're going to turn off that game move. We're gonna turn on this game move over here for both layers. Boom. Here we are once again, back in Bloodborne Vania. With the very tall woman. You see this height difference, guys? You see this height difference going on here? That's about the height difference between me and Lindsay in Final Fantasy XIV. Well, except maybe not, because we're like pretty close, like 6 foot, 6 foot. I think is like that, but you know, this is like male Vieira, female Vieira. Oh man, I am just heckin' giddy that we got that done. I am heckin' giddy that we got caught up, man. Because now I can just focus on getting my height difference with the bunny ears. Well, I mean, you know what? You might have a point there, Bullock. No, but like when you look at our characters in game, we're pretty close, like head height. It's just the joke of like male Vieira, female Vieira. Like she is definitely like the female Vieira in terms of like height difference here. My hat is doing a lot of heavy lifting. All right, so let's see here. Oh, did I open? Oh. No place to awaken. Gotcha. We were in Yarnum last I checked. Farming for the greatsword and jump secrets at the Odin Jep. Oh! Hang on! We've got a roar to do! Jump secrets at the Odin Temple. Okay. Farming the greatsword. That's right. You did say that. We were talking about getting our hands on Ludwig's Holy Blade last time too, because you were saying like that's pretty much like the greatsword we can get our hands on before we get the Moonlight, because the Moonlight's DLC. Am I remembering that correctly, Bolog? Yes. Okay. So we gotta go get our blood juice in order to get Ludwig's. Yeah, I kind of want to get my stats up too before I head back to the Oedon. Well, no, sorry. Odin's over there. It's just fine. What up, Jake? What up, Werewolf? That's right. We were in the Tomb of Oedon. And we were going through all that stuff. That's right. I'm a member now. I'm a member. How you doing, Werewolf? How you been? All these dead people strewn about the floor. Oops, wrong. I mean, you know, it's not that long of a walk. It's sad that I couldn't get to speak with you on the day of the concert. Honestly, dude, you did so well. For your first time doing that adventure in front of a bunch of people, you did really well, Werewolf. I forgot which bell is closest. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not like, you know, ladders exist. You're good, Volog. Besides, it gives us stuff to talk about, like Werewolf performing in the concert last weekend. Freaking kicked ass. Werewolf showing off his lows to everybody. It was badass, man. I loved it. I loved every minute of that. Cathedral Ward! Just chilling. Alone. Were you guys just... Okay, so there was a separate lobby chat, right? Because, like, I saw the lobby in the Discord server, but I think everybody was, like, a bit too gun-shy to hang out, like, before the performances. Yes? Okay, okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people were just kind of gun-shy about, like, hanging out in that lobby, because I think a lot of us hadn't hanged out, except for the few that had been on Heavy Yoki. I think a lot of people hadn't actually hung out with each other, like, over a voice call prior to that. So maybe people were just kind of, like, antsy. I know, okay, hang on. I gotta turn that down in my ears, because that is... It's a little loud. Just a little bit. At least you got to speak with the new metal boy. Ah, Cinnabons. Dude, Cinnabons did such a great job. Knocked it out of the park on his vocals. I definitely want to work with Cinna, like, on either some, like, a cover or some original new metal, because I think that would just pop off. I think that would absolutely pop off. There's like a ton of people from that group that I want to just, you know, like, do music with. It's been a topic of discussion. Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot they got snipers. Get over here. Never really listened to... Ah! Hang on. It's dangerous trying to weed chat. And... Alright. There we go. Alright. Listen to new metal, but Cinna made me listen after his performance. Ah, dude, yeah. Well, I mean, at least he exposed you to some new music you might like. I don't know. Did you like the new metal, Werewolf? Were you a fan? Was it not heavy enough for you? Right. That's right. This is where the jump puzzles were. Okay. Okay. So, Cinna made it heavy? Nice. Okay, you know, yeah, I honestly could have done better than that. I could have done better. I'm getting a little too caught up in conversation. No, I'm kidding. Oh, Lordy Lou. Yeah, maybe we set our respawn point a little bit closer. How about that? And we close that window. Honestly, I hear from a lot of people that I got to speak with that they love my lows. It was the best time of my life. Ah, I'm honestly, like, really dang happy that you got that feedback, man. Like, dude, you nailed it. You did really damn good. Really damn good. Even Bip said to him for the jump puzzle. It'll be a health check to see if you can make it though. Okay, yeah, we'll get there when we get there then. I think I kind of want to just farm around for the for what we're gonna need for the sword first, you know, before we start getting into those antics. So we might just, you know, walk around the area a little bit and just kill a bunch of stuff indiscriminately. because then we can that works too for a warm-up? Yeah. And plus you get your hammer content. Best decision I could have ever made? Honestly, Werewolf, I'm going to share this anecdote with you too. And I want this to like really stick with the rest of you in chat too. Especially those of you who are pursuing like streaming or content creation, that kind of stuff. Is like, even if you're scared to do this kind of stuff and like really do it, like performing or streaming, that kind of stuff, it's always going to be worth going through with it and getting the experience, because you don't know what you're going to come out with at the end of the experience. It could be positive, could be negative, it could be something you want to stick with, but it's always worth taking that first step forward to see where you land, even if you land on your face. But yeah, like, honestly, Werewolf, I've known Bip for a really long time, like, for quite a few years at this point, and I've seen her, like, from her early YouTube vocal cover days to when she was, like, taking a break and that kind of stuff. Like, I have seen her grow into, like, such a powerhouse vocalist and really, like, come into her own. Oh, that was a bundle of nerves on Tuesday after I finished the first one. Yeah, I honestly was like, I've been nonstop nerves just because I trip over my tongue a lot, as you guys have heard. And it's okay to show that, you know? It's really okay to show that you're nervous in the live streaming world or the content creation world sometimes, because oftentimes that'll actually really endear people to you. Like, I'm going to cite my Oshi, my personal Oshi. I don't know if you guys have heard who my Oshi is. Ow. But my favorite corpo VTuber is Mori Calliope. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen, like, her very first stream as Mori. But her background was she had never done any sort of streaming prior to that. Like, prior to that first day as a VTuber, I don't think she had really done any sort of streaming. And she was very obviously a nervous wreck at that stream. Like, she was having all sorts of scuff. Like, her model was lagging because of the effects, because her computer couldn't keep up. And she was just, like, nervous as hell for it. But she still went through with it, and she kept at it. And honestly, she's grown into what I want to say is one of the most influential English corporate VTubers ever. Because of all the doors she's kicked down and everything she has done since starting all those years ago back in 2020. So, like, again, like, even if you've got nerves, I think people really do admire and respect that you're going through with it. Because the common phrase amongst creators and live streamers is the bravest thing you can do is hit that go live button and do it consistently. Because it takes a lot, and I mirror that sentiment 100%. Because there have been, oh no we don't! I am not going back there, no sir. Whew. Chad, I think we lost him. That was that was one of those guys that can one-shot you. She is good peoples from what I've seen of her some of her content. Oh yeah, she is 100% good peoples, and she's also one of the creators that I highly respect, who's been like pretty dang open about her mental struggles, and it's been reflected in her personal growth, like on stream as well as in her music and the stuff she writes about. So like, I will always have a mad level of respect for Mori. from both the personal standpoint, musician standpoint. Like, she is somebody I like highly respect and looked up to. And I kind of see that a lot with the people I've started watching recently, too, is a lot of these people who are, you know, they're not in a corporate setting, but they're, like, kind of established. Like Deanna, what we were talking about earlier, like, she has been in the content creation game for so dang long, and in the streaming game for so dang long, that, like, it's clear to see, like, where her heart and passions are, and I think she's also, like, an incredibly brave person for trying new things and just getting her name out there, and just like always like being mindful of not only like her own limitations and boundaries, but also just like what's going to carry over well with her community. Like, she is by far, I want to say, one of the most community-centric creators I've seen, and that really drew me to stick around with the DGens and all those fine people. So I know I went about it in a roundabout way, but again, like, being able to own that nervousness energy, to own all that, and still keep going with it is, like, honestly one of the best things you can do. And taking a lot of those chances, because you never know. You never know what you're going to find out about yourself. Yo, Love in Deep Space looking more brutal. Lamau, hey, Eater, good to see you, bud. On the other channel. Ow. Bonk. Yeah, no, sorry, I mean, unfortunately, we had to put Mephi down. How you doing, Eater? This is your OG account. That's right. Yeah, I watched you the other day, too. Guys, if you haven't checked out Eater Project, y'all need to. Not only is he, like, a fantastic musician and vocalist, like the way he writes and stuff, but he's very entertaining to watch when he's streaming. He was playing Armored Core the other day when I got to hang out with him, and it was a good time. Right. Mr. Bulbasterio. I stub your toe. No toesies shall be safe from me. Had some had some Eater dinner with the fam. About to Hey, you know what? I'm glad you had some Eater dinner. Is it like girl dinner, but, you know, more metalcore? Fuck. Okay, but no, I get what you meant. Like, so you guys were just celebrating that early? I'm not having it's girl dinner, but with more Whataburger. Honestly, valid, and also, like, can you send me a honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich? Because I am jonesing for one of those. I am jonesing for one of those. Don't want to go all the way back to Texas for it right now, but, you know. It's a craving. You want fries with that, Keith? It's Whataburger. Of course I want fries with that. Best fries in the state. But also, quite frankly, saltiest fries in the state, too. Alright, we've got 48k. We need about 15k more. We need 15k more fry. Don't mind me. Just looking for shit. It'll be fine. Any consumable cold blood? Let me take a gander. Nope, no blood. I have twin bloodstone shards, which will be good for upgrading. Nope. Acquire more blood echoes, which is good. Okay, yeah, I gotta put that in, gotta put that in the things. Gotta put that in my things. You'll need a special tool for those. Don't know if you have it. I probably don't. Knowing me, I probably don't. Alright. I'm going to warp back to Old Yarnham. Because that's got a pretty decent mob density. That we can just spam until we get what we need. Oh, I should probably close. Blood cocktails work well here? Blood. Hang on, let me see if I got those. In my... Thrown to attract beasts. We can attract the beasts. The doll reacts to Helmst. Oh, no. No, that's not how we do it. Nope. I don't think I have those full look. We also got an ad break starting soon. Which means you guys are gonna need your button. Let me get that set up for you. Guys, if you have a subscription or if you have Twitch Turbo, you guys get to play with the button again. Who knows? Maybe we'll get past level 2. But here you go, guys. Enjoy your button. See you soon. Button. You guys were so damn close. I'm only 4 days into being a VTuber. Why is my reading ability cursed? I'm telling you, as soon as you achieve the status of VTuber, like the debuff just kicks in. It's not even funny with how bad it kicks in. Like, my ability to read words has degenerated so poorly when I'm on stream. Like, you guys heard me reading, lads. You guys heard me. Hang on, we'll let May's song finish here. That's my friend Heavy Metal May, if you guys don't know already. She released a fantastic original song. That was something she commissioned. Another person to be super proud of this week with her song release. That's right. Yeah, like, honestly, I am so dang hyped for, like, May and, like, her journey as well. Like, honestly, ever since she started, like, over a year ago, she has just, like, been on an upwards trajectory, and I'm so glad people are catching on with her and, like, just really enjoying her, because she is a fantastic gal, both as a musician and just as a person, too. Like, again, one of my favorite people in the scene, and I'm honestly so glad to have met her, as well as, like, everybody else I've gotten to hang out with and stream with. But alright, I think that's enough being mushy for now. Now, we did say emotes. Do I have emotes? I don't think I have emotes. For now. Hey, Thunder! There's another guy I could get mushy about, but we're gonna get back to our focus here. No, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to share. You can actually hurt her? I am so sorry. No, I'm not. I am not wielding that hammer anywhere near her. I'm going to apologize to you 50 times.
What is it?
I'm so sorry.
Very well.
I am so sorry. Ow! I deserve that! Let me just repair my shit here real quick. Because I noticed we weren't doing as much damage as we could be. I'm sorry. I will go pick you up, like, all the snacks or chocolates you could want. Look at her staring at me judgingly. Hang on, I got this. Oh, I can do Mushi? Okay. I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh my god, Thunder is an amazing dude who I'm proud to call a fellow Toku VTuber. I can be mushy. Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Honestly, like, you want to talk history. You want to talk knowing the fella for a long ass time. There's another guy I know called Thunderbird Prime who has been at it for 5 freaking years. Probably one of the most consistent people I know in terms of, like, making the push for, like, his ongoing career in VTubing and being a content creator. Like, dude is super mad consistent on the dot every single time. He has put himself through hell and high water and, of course, the Baja Bilk. Oh, yeah. It fuels the suit? I guess so. Thunderbird, Is that what fueled the mid-season power-up? Was the Baja Milk? Did that fuel your determination? Or was it Bunny Girls? What? I'm never quite sure which one it is. Or was it Mates? It could be a combo of the three. Both is good. Yeah. Baja Milk builds my resilience. Ah, see, there we go. It builds his endurance stat. Maids keep my spirit high. Okay, yep. So that's his constitution. I don't know why, but like thinking about Thunder and like Bunny Girls and that kind of stuff just makes me think of that old bit from Freakazoid. You guys ever see that show? Show of ones if you actually saw Freakazoid growing up. So ones if you did, twos if you didn't, three if you're just, you know, feeling particularly fluffy today. Okay, Thunderbird did. You got the whole show on Plex? Nice. I got it on DVD. But there's one bit in particular from Freakazoid that came to mind as we were talking about that, and it's the freaking binoculars bit where he's looking around trying to find, I forget what he was looking for, but then it was like, da-da-da, da-da-da, hula girls! I could just hear that in Thunder's voice going, bunny girls! What a show, man. What a show. Yep, look, bunnies. Right there in chat. Of course, all of you are my buns. Y'all my little fluffy friends, my buns. That's what I call you in the Discord. And I've pondered over like changing that name because at times it does feel like a little bit generic. So I don't know. I might need you guys' help on like figuring out like both a fan name as well as like a mascot design. I kind of want to shift towards that like sooner than later. Because I want to represent you guys too in the artwork. Now that Lads is complete, we can get Jake into writer. That's right. We can start having community nights and start watching Kamen Rider and stuff together. But the other thing we were kind of waiting on doing too is, haven't brought this up in a minute, just because I didn't know like how soon I'd be done with Lads. Also, excuse me for that. That was rude. But Kaiser was talking about us running a in-server D&D campaign. Now, obviously, we haven't like decided on a system or whether it's going to be like pure D&D or maybe even you know, something else. But that was one of the things that we had fielded and come up with ideas for like prior to the start of the year. And I know he has been like waiting, as well as a couple other people, to get that started. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted that as kind of a thing to like bring people together, get some like new folks who have wanted to try something with D&D and like try their first campaign or something like that, or even like a one shot, and give them a little bit of a taste of it, especially with an experienced DM to do that. Like Kaiser, our moderator, if you're not familiar with him, he is actually pretty much a forever DM. And so he's had this stuff cooking for a while, and he's been waiting on me for it for a good minute. Like, bless his patience. Absolutely bless his patience on this, especially with the lads thing. No! No claws! No! Get bumped. Last time I did any kind of TTRPG was a Kingdom Hearts theme BESM. Me too, me Kaiser. Forever DM of a homebrew campaign. Volok, how long you been doing that? Also, welcome to the Discord server, Volok. I saw you get in there the other night, and I didn't recognize the name, but then I saw you changed it, so I was like, ah, that's who that was. I was just like, who dat? And you were a Keyblade wielding Power Ranger? Oh, dude, that's sick. That's sick. If I can do a little secret time here, just a little secret, as far as like my plans go forward for like my own model and stuff like that. One of the alternate outfits that I want to do, besides like, you know, a Dark Knight / Berserk inspired one, is do something like a Kamen Rider inspired one. I think that'd be really neat. Yeah. Yeah, dude, like a Kamen Rider inspired look. I think I'd like to do that. But that all predicates on me, you know, getting my own model, like, in the first place. So, I've got to work on that. Same, honestly, yeah, like, I've got an artist scouted and spotted who I really want to work with. The only problem being that they cost, like, a couple grand, which, in the grand scheme of like VTuber model prices and stuff, they're probably looking to be cheapest. And they offer like payment plans and that kind of stuff. So what I want to do, and I originally had it set up on Throne to maybe like get that funded, but then I got conscious about it. I was like, you know what? I've got another idea, and I'm formulating it because my 2-year anniversary is actually coming up in June. So we're only a couple months away. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to end up doing a little Jake-a-thon to fundraise for the official model. And I still need to put together the ideas for that, like little rewards we can give for people's, you know, contributions and that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're looking at a Jake-a-thon come June. Yes, I do be looking in the server. I've been doing my own D&D since COVID. Built my own system on top of the base rules to make more. Ooh, Volug. You got to share about that in the server when you get a chance, dude. I'm sure Kaiser would be over the moon to hear about what you've built. I have little sketchpad that jot ideas on or draw if I can actually visualize them. I don't know how Kaiser runs his sessions, but I use Roll20, so it does all the math for me. But if he's open to it, yeah. Honestly, I think he was planning on using Roll20. We just haven't gotten it going. Mostly due to my own lack of availability. Due to pretty much committing to working through the lads MSQ. So now that we finished that, he and I can actually move that forward and see like what we're going to do, and then do a quick interest check as to who's actually going to be part of that. Because I think last time we checked, we only had like a couple people that were interested, but now that we're kind of freed up to it, we'll try to solidify more of those details. Oh, that's right. I can walk around here without risking being shot. He's not going to riddle me with bullets. Boop, boop. Bonk. Feel free to ping me about Roll20 setup. I can share resources from Roll20 like monster stat blocks so Kaiser doesn't have to pay. Yeah, you know what? When we put out the ping about it, because I will be pinging people when we're getting that going, feel free to pipe up about that. Like, let us know and respond to that. Because more than likely, unless I write it down right now, I'm probably not going to remember. So, and that's not like, not trying to say I'm gonna forget easily. It's just, yeah, it happens like that. But you will be pinged when we get that going. Just how my brain works. Alright, we are 7K in. We need a full 20K. Great, it'll help me be social in the community. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, like, I should probably say this now, just to be clear. Like, as far as my community goes, like, you're not under any, like, pressure to be ultra active. Mostly because, like, we do, like, keep it pretty ultra chill around MySpace. Like, even in chat, like, if you just want to lurk and chill and vibe with me while we're gaming or just doing whatever, like, you are always more than welcome to do that. Your presence here is just as valuable if you're just quietly enjoying yourself or, you know, you're, firing off jokes with me or not, you know? You guys are important to me, and I care you. I big care you. Nom. Alright, we are at 8K. Don't mind me just going around bonking these people. Yep. Yep. Now. Woohoo! Oh, try blood cocktails when ground piles in this area. Okay. Okie-dokie. Also, why these guys kind of look like Grover from Sesame Street, but like having a really bad hair day? Is that just me? It's like, hello, I am here to see you. I could never get Grover's voice right. I am here to hug you because I am a monster. Alright, you said ground piles. Oh, hello. Didn't know you were waiting. Let me give you my stamp of approval. When groups pile on this area. Okay, I get you. Okay, sorry. I misread that completely. Just another point as to what Yellow Flash was saying, that our reading comprehension just freaking dies when we're streaming. I can read. I can totally do that. Oh, lordy Lou. All right. Ba-bum, 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 bum, bum. Okay, I see you. I see you. No. Okay. Allez-vous. Okay, they just do that. Nom. They just go for the source of the blood. I gotcha. I understands. I understands. Adieu. Oh, he's shimmy. He's shaking. He's shimmy shack. He tippy tapping. Yeah, we got the chalice from here. Alright. Time to use it on the boys. You guys go. Oh. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Bonk. I do enjoy the bonk hammer. I'm probably going to be carrying the hammer and the greatsword when I get my hands on it. Then I will be a true tank. Because I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's my combo in Monster Hunter. Is the greatsword and the hammer. They're both just so fun. Hello, YouTube. How you doing? We're out here playing some Bloodborne. Oh, hell. I didn't even notice this was down here. Whoops. I'm finding new things all the time, Chad. Don't you worry. Cold Blood Dew! Except it doesn't taste like Mountain Dew. Too much iron in it. Cold Blood Dew. How do you do? Ah, man, only 500. Oh, well. yards. We're just, turning something into paste. Yeah. You meet new people every day. Yeah. So right now, for those of you just popping in, we're just doing a little bit of farming, so we can get the actual great sword, the one that we don't need to pay, you know, DLC for. And so I'm probably gonna start running around with that once we get it, and having fun with it. Teehee. Oh, wait, that's right. That's right. There's that whole other area we can go to. I forgot about it. The area with all the wolves. Yeah. Man, I'm still kind of bummed to find out that that clip with the clanky helmet was, like, just edited. That would have been so funny. Up, here's Grover.
Hello, friend. I am here to slice you and to dice you, and maybe even take out your internal organs. Can you count to 4? It will take 4 slices to cut out your organs.
Getting that will require a guide, which will require my hands on your steering wheel. Now, I understand that much. What I'm saying is, like, that clip that had the pointy hat, I had somebody point out to me, I think it might have been you, that the clanking sound as it hit each rung on the ladder was edited in post, so it wasn't, like, actually, like, clanking humorously like it was. So that was my main point about it, was just the fact that the hat doesn't do that in-game is kind of a bummer. It was a personal point of whimsy, I would say, like, oh yeah, the devs actually put this kind of funny stuff in. Help! Help! No! No!
You were too fast for my hammer. How dare you?
Oh well, I know exactly where to go to get that back. I know exactly where to go.
Darn him.
Freaking werewoozles. We put in all that effort to kill all those things, and then they just, you know, munch my face. Not even consensually. Man, every day is an adventure. You never know what's around the corner and gets freaking eaten. Fast weapon still out. Ow. No, you don't get to do your freaking combo attack. Oh well, at least we get some extra echoes to add to our collection when we get it back. And, yeah, pretty sure that's the way down. Yep, that's the way down. There's a long way down. Yeah, it's a long way down. If you fire your gun just before an attack hits you, you can trigger the parry. Your blunderbuss does require a relative short range to do so. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little too smash happy. That's what happened there. I didn't think about using the blunderbuss to, you know, get them off my back. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll hit them and, you know, like do enough damage to where that won't be an issue. Unfortunately, it was an issue. Blunderbuss also knocks down those annoying dogs. Oh, that's right, yeah. I like using, like, the throwing weapons at them. So it's just like, I seize you. Yeah, okay, so that won't work. But, like, if I hit him with a pebble. I said if I hit him with a pebble. There we go. See, I got it working. Put that back on. Alright, which one of you has my stuff? You have my stuff. Thank you for giving back my stuff. We only got 4K to go.
What? Oh no, he is taking out my stuffing.
Bad doggy, stay down. Alright, only 3K to go. Census take up. No solicitors. Strolling down the road, bump, bump. Over here, see ya. I'm gonna take some antidote here real quick. No. Tastes just like candy. Forgot how dark it is. I could probably try to brighten it just for the sake of stream here. Because for me, brightness is fine. But yeah, I kind of have it set to. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Will you be quiet? God, I'm just trying to talk with my chat out. And you're over here fussing up a storm. It's really quite rude. Yeah, is that better, guys? Like, if you guys have any problems seeing anything, just let me know and I can, like, mess with the brightness. Because I had it set to, like, game's default settings as far as, like, making sure, like, the monster portrait was invisible, but I didn't even think about streaming and, like, you guys being able to see things. I am having a moment here. Trying to accommodate my chat. But yeah, is that better, guys? lighting change is good for you. Fantastic. I'm glad. And I do apologize. Like, that's probably made it very difficult for the past couple Bloodborne streams for you guys to be able to see anything. Ow. Taking in our jagged culture. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys ever, like, need me to correct anything, do let me know. I don't get fussy about people saying, like, hey, Jake, you need to fix this kind of stuff. I get more fussy at the fact that I forgot to do the fix, or that, you know, the stuff's not working properly. That's what I fuss at, not people. I mean, to be fair, it was aesthetic. I mean, sure, it's aesthetic, but, you know, it's also, you know what else is an aesthetic? Be able to see things properly. No, my favorite aesthetic is being able to see more than 3 feet in front of my face. Okay, I think we've just about killed everything here. Oh, that's right. My way of getting up is not there. It is... over here. Okay, I think... No, that's not the way up. I'm confusing it. I'm thinking wrong. I was not remembering right. I think it really is just like climbing up that tower. Yeah, it is. It is. It's actually getting up that tower. God, let me get up this tower. Let me see the light. Yep, this is the way. You guys get serenaded tonight. I'm apparently in a singing mood. Which, by the way, I think I'm closer to having an ideal setup for karaoke streams and stuff. I just need to actually put it together, finally. So, we might be seeing that happen in here pretty soon. Because I did set up, secretly, a redeem. To where we could trigger at least one karaoke song. I just haven't implemented it yet. Of course, the only downside is, like, if people were watching on YouTube, they couldn't really hear it, so, sorry.
Only the Twitch people will be able to, because we have this special setup for Twitchy. And their VOD controls.
Heard that. I heard you. Thought you could sneak up on me, huh? You were wrong. Alright, we got our 20k. It's time to get the weapon. Sorry, hang on. I'm doing something for a mutual of mine who is actually starting to get back into streaming. So I want to boost her a little bit. Get the word out. Oh. Okay. Okay, I see what she's up to. Nice. Follow that. Okay. I did my part. Time to get the weapon. Alright. It is time, guys, for Ludwig's Holy Blade. Give it up for Ludwig's Holy Blade. Hey, Noliel! Alright. Saw Cleaver. You're a good Saw Cleaver. But it is time. This is your great sword until the DLC. Oh. Oh. I don't know why I'm turning French. Alright. We don't got enough to repair anyway. Yep, the sheath is the great blade. Are you capable of blood gem fortification? I am capable of blood gem fortification. I don't think I got like a ton in there that could really help. I mean, I got adept. Could probably put like physical attack up. Hang on. Let's see. What do we got for... Oh, HP continues to recover. It's probably going to be. Basically, pick the one that make the biggest blue numbers. I see what you mean. Yeah. Big on thrust. I do like the HP continues to recover +1, though. That's going to be a big help. And you can swap gems at will with no penalty. I do like that. Alright. Guys, we got our greatsword and we got our hammer. We are ready to go to Tank Town. Here we have Cannon Jig Dayseeker right here. Going around town with his great sword. You know, it's not an amazing sword, but it's a great sword. Alright. Yeah, I can't have bunny ears in this game, so the dapper hat's gonna be the way to go about it. And of course I went too far again. Oopie-doo. Alright, so now heavy charge attack and great sword. Oh, okay. Okay. I twist. I twist. And my sword just disappears. Alright, now, I know we had some, secrets to deal with. Over here in the Tomb of Eden. And it'll also let us get some blood so we can upgrade this thing. Oh. Oh, that good. That a good stabby. That's the good stabby.
Nope. I said nope.
Oh, that took out most of his health right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's room clearer right there. Oh, heck. Oh, well, you know what? I got too cocky. Typical of my two-handed antics, I got shot dead because I didn't mind my health. Typical. Alright, we're gonna just farm up our blood shards in a easier place. That way we can get that strong and start one-hitting things. Haven't tried blood cocktails and villagers. Might be worth testing. True. I don't think Bloodborne has like heavy armor sets. It's not the vibe. I'd have to play one of their other games to have a heavy armor suit. Ludwig's rifle. Yeah, that's a Tomb Prospector Hood. Alright. Old Yarnum. We'll just go farm around there again. That way we can start upgrading this thing. There's a high physical armor, but I forgot where to find it. I'm gonna have to look that up. See, my usual bit, my shtick, the things I roll by, because as I've told my community before, I live my life kind of by the G's, which is like great swords, guitars, Godzillas, that kind of thing. So if I'm playing like a character in a game,
Hi, Jake.
Hello, G Pace. How you doing, bud? I usually like to go like, you know, the two-hander great sword build with a lot of defense and heavy plate armor, because that's just my
Today is
vibe.
my favorite pest animal
called
platypuses.
So that's usually what I like to roll with, but I don't know if there's like heavy plate armor in this game particularly. If there is like a high physical like resistance armor, then I'll probably try to seek that out to go with my greatsword vibes. Let's see how Ludwig's sword does on the normal. Yeah, I like the greatsword better. Lore says the beast shared the So everyone becomes dodgy, dexterous fighters. That's fair. That's fair. You gotta mind the beasts. What does this button do? Oh, that. Well, now you know what that button does. You've learnt today, G. Pace. You've learnt. How the hell are you doing, bud? Antidote. And health. Also, G-Pace, I did want to say, the other day when we were hanging out, I forget whose chat we were hanging out with, but, anyways, I forgot to explain to you, or at least clue you in, what I was referencing with Fist of the North Star. That's actually a pretty old anime that inspired a lot of the classics we see today, so if you ever want to check it out, I highly recommend it. It's like a really cool, action show. Especially if you like, you know, martial arts style fighting stuff. It's a really cool one. Oh, that's right. We were in Revy's chat the other day. That's right. I forgot the side way down. Okay, I'll look into it. Yeah, it's kind of an old series, but it is looking at getting a remake. Unfortunately, it's getting that weird 2.5D animation that's really, like, jittery looking, so not a fan of that. Like, you know, you guys know what I mean? It's like that sort of blended 3D anime animation that, like, for whatever reason they set it at like 15 frames per second in the animation. Sorry if I'm slow to watch, currently eating. Hey, don't mind that at all. If you gotta eat, you gotta eat. Appreciate you being here. That's what's important. But, giving some context to that recommendation, though, G-Pace said that I am like a northern light, which, first of all, mushy and appreciated, so didn't want you thinking that I didn't appreciate the compliment, but but I also, like, my immediate reaction is to be silly like that, so just a little FYI. Was it Northern Light or Northern Star? I forget which one it was, but the compliment's still appreciated. Alright, we got an ad break kicking in here fairly soon, so we're going to take those 3 minutes. Get up, stretch, get a snack, get some water, and I'm going to pull up your button for you guys. So you guys enjoy that. Woo, ads. Yeah, I know, right? I wish I didn't have to run them, but that's kind of the thing. We'll find a better way. Is it going to be total no-wheel domination? My brain is melted. Aww. That's understandable. That's understandable. Words are hard. Especially as a VTuber, words are hard. Alright. Read? I don't have a read command. If that's a request for a read command, then consider it requested. Alright. We're back. thank you guys for hanging out through the ads and always supporting. And just, you know, vibing with that. If you guys would like to join in on, you know, the words and stuff, I highly recommend. Not, you know, demand or anything like that. It's always optional. You guys' support just being here is enough for me, and you know that. I highly recommend, if you want to join in on the word stuff, either get like a Nitro subscription for Twitch, or you sub to the channel and get some pretty neat emotes, which I need to add more of. And you also get to see a pretty cool video animation for when you do subscribe. Just saying, it's pretty neat. But that is 100% up to you. Your support in being here is appreciated either way. Oh, this sword is a thing of beauty. I know why. Now I understand why Volgan was like, you're gonna love it so much. I love it. I love it. That's true. I do need to get the DLC for the Moonlight Greatsword. That's true. Is that even up on the PS4 store anymore? Are you winning, Bun? I might be winning. I might be winning. Stabble! Ow. Awful rude of you to not die when I, you know, shish kebab you like that. Just incredibly rude. Also, I need to throw Spotify into the void once more. Oh, nope. That's not what I meant to click. Not what I meant to click at all. Yeah, I gotta double check and see if the Moonlight Greatsword DLC is still on the PlayStation 4. He even doubled over like he was stabbed by a giant sword. Like, oh! I know, right? He was just like, oh, I'm being skewered! Get off my back, evil Grover. Ow. No, you with the rapid slappies. No, you. Ow. Me and forgetting that I have a gun. Also me somehow surviving that. Lying in my moonlight. Daylight. Da 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 da. I mean, that's true, but I need to get the slab of iron that can kill gods, but like in moonlight glowy flavor. That's what I need. But I know, like, I need to play, like, Dark Souls or Elden Ring to be, like, real great sword hours. For the true Dark Knight experience. Oh, yeah. So I was playing Last Epoch earlier. Which, honestly, the game's only big flaw right now, besides its, the way it does leveling up with the skill tree and your builds and stuff, is the fact that it's owned by Crafton. I was musing on it earlier on Twitter, saying, like, okay, I've got this Void Knight build that I'm running in the end game. How do I make it better, build guide? And the build guide's just basically like, you gotta have the crab ring, which, if you don't know, in the context of the game... The crab ring actually gives you haste by getting rid of your dodge dash. But still, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm running this, you know, spinning void edge knight, you know, build. What am I going to need to help with my, you know, making it effective? And it's like, you need crab ring. You need the crab. Okay. So, is my gun just turned off? Is that what's going on here? I think my gun was turned off. No. I did. I died it. Second time to the wolves tonight. Elden Ring was my first open world game. At some point, I called my friend to serve as a tour guide, and it was a great choice. That's honestly like... Open world games like that are probably like made better by having somebody go through it with you who can guide you to the cool stuff. I'm a full believer in like backseating to help you find something cool versus like backseating to just like rush you through. You know what I mean? Like I'm more of a proponent for like doing that than you know, people just telling you, like, oh, you gotta go here, that way you can progress and that kind of stuff. Like, I'm more for, like, hey, if you go this way, you'll find something really, really neat and really cool. Like, that's a bit of an Easter egg. Kind of like what we were trying to do the other day with the tower, Volug. Like, I'm much more open to that kind of thing than, you know, people trying to backseat you and kind of railroad you through the experience to get to their favorite parts. That's at least where I stand on that. So, like, I'm generally pretty open to getting some direction from people when I'm playing a game through, like, this, especially. And I think the smart way to go about that kind of thing, too, so that way people have, like, that clear boundary, is having a code word, kind of like what Dee and Riao have. Like, I know with Dee, her code word is pizza, and Riao is... I forget what Riao's code word is, but, you know, you guys know what I mean. Like, having a code word for getting help is a big thing, and my young streamers, you guys should be taking note on this, even though I'm only, like, 2 years in. You guys should be taking notes on that kind of stuff that helps you establish, like, boundaries that people can work with and let you know that you're open. That you're open to being guided versus, you know, them just trying to backseat you through. And now Beautiful created a mod called Seamless Co-op that prevents invasions and you summon stays in the world. My duo run didn't have that, so we had to PvP. Oh. Yeah, the Seamless Co-op for Elden Ring, right? That's kind of why I'm considering picking up Elden Ring on PC. That way we can try to do that. It's not perfect, but it's great. Yeah. Okay, I see what's going on here. Is the sword takes over the gun's secondary function when you're in greatsword mode. I got you now. That's why I'm not getting my parry. That's why I'm having trouble with these guys. I am distammed now. I am distammed because I'm trying to pull the trigger to do, you know, my thing here, but it's doing the swing. So, okay, you know what? Actually, hang on. Okay, yep. Okay, so that's my parry swing. Aha! Aha. I'm braining it out, guys. Alright, let's see if we can get this to work. Because if I can, if I get the timing right. No, okay, that requires a little too much wind-up. Yeah, that parry swing, it requires too much wind-up for what they're doing right now. Heck. And I just lost all those blood shards, damn it. Well, blood echoes, blood. The plus size has huge stagger window, so nearly everything that isn't 3 times your size isn't going to reel back. Commit to damage weapon. I got you now. Okay. So in other words, we're going to farm blood echoes with the hammer, and then we're going to empower the sword. That's what we're going to do. Okay. What's that icon? What? Hang on. I'm gonna turn off chat here for a little bit. What's that icon with the rib cage? What's that mean? Did I do a bad? Did I do a bad? Do I need to, like, rebirth or something like that? That might be regeneration for blood gem? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so it turns off if I'm not on, okay, yep, okay. Alright, cool. I was kind of panicking because whenever I see icons like that, it's usually like, oh yeah, you have gotten an illness because you died too much, you heckin' loser gamer. Okay. How dare. I mean, I'm probably just a little bit conditioned from when I was playing a bunch of Where Winds Meet, because you got that kind of icon when you were, when you had, like, an ailment. Not many perma statuses except broccoli mode. What the heck is broccoli mode? But why is there a broccoli mode? You become human broccoli? Oh, so you become vegetative. Oh, the glitchy's happening again? Ah. Okay, give it a second. And it stopped, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a graphics card thing. I don't know. And frame mode, nope, an option. And even on respawn, you can't cure it. So basically, if you get broccoli mode, your run's basically done. You're basically done. So I gotcha. I understand. Big Bonk returns, yeah. So Big Bonk's going to be helpful, at least as far as like farming the echoes until we can power up our sword. It's not done. You can cure it. Okay. Take a hammer to your booty. Take a hammer to your butt. Do. Hammer time. Stop. Break it down. Can't touch this. Talk about salamanders to a Dark Souls fan. They have war flashbacks. Alright. Man, it sucks that we lost all those blood echoes, though. Revenge! 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 Revenge!
Revenge! Oh, revenge! Give me my vengeance!
Okay, so... okay, so big two-hander mode has parry swings. Got it. Got it. So it works that way for both two-hander modes. Got it. Whereas single-handy does the gun parry. Okay, you know what? I'm learning mechanics. I'm figuring things out. Give me my blood. Give me my blood. Oh, wait, you did give me my blood. Yay! Okay. Let's see how much we can upgrade the sword now that we've got it. Can't touch it. Fire burning on the mountain. Valleys river blood.
I'm just gonna go over here with my sword.
All right, first things first. We're gonna fortify the. We're gonna fortify. Why can't we fortify? Can we repel? We can repel. Apparently, we can't fortify. Well, now we can. All right, so Ludwig's is now upgraded there. Oh, wait a minute. I see what happened now. Kirkhammer got the gem I wanted for Ludwig's. There we go. That's what happened. I was wondering why. I was like, why is Ludwig's not giving me health back as I'm using it? And then I figured it out. We'll take you off. That. Put a second on Ludwig. There we go. So we got the 2 on there. Should be hunky-dory now. Oh, wait, hang on. You had a second on you, didn't you? Yeah, okay. Kirkhammer. Okay, Kirkhammer needs a specific type on there. I'll take. Now we should be even better when using this sword. So why don't we go test that? And we'll close that. Can I do a full charge Kirkhammer, then do a heavy attack right after? Okay. We'll try it. Spin. Baseball bat. Ooh, that would be so useful if it worked that way. Spin. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna need to remember to buy more anti-stoats. Okay, that was a little bit more effective. That did a little bit more damage. Alright, take care over there. Nope. Whoop. Whoop. Yup. I don't know what the greatsword version does, though. Well, let's find out. That was satisfying. Oh, look, a prime target. A saw and chop, that's what that does. A prone strike. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got the deflect in there. We got it. Gonna need to remember to up my stamina a little bit.
Oh yeah, 3 chop combo. Delicious.
Three chop combo. It slices, it dices, it makes great julienne fries. Oh man. Sorry about that, chat. That was a little eepy yawn. Just a little bit of the EP. Oh, hang on, I got pings.
Who's pinging me?
Oh, okay. Okie-dokie. Sorry about that. I had to check those pings. See what they were up to. Ah, there you are. Mr. Wolf. Excuse me, Mr. Wolf. Would you please come down here? That was good. That was some good swinging. Alright. Well, now that we got the sword fully upgraded, at least as far as we can until we get the next twin blood shard thing, I think it's time to try that puzzle again. Hang on. I need to put a toggle on here because I realize it feels kind of weird not having it. And toggle. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? There we go. Huh. Hang on a second. Did it? So my toggle unintentionally did something that I didn't realize I could do, but it gave me my arm sleeve things, but on my regular model, like on my default, let me turn that off. Apparently I have the right to bear arms. But I'm tis. Yeah, that is so weird. Okay. Scandalous, I know, right? I know, truly scandalous. That's just funny to me, though. I might try to, I might try to work with the mesh then to see if I can actually get that working for my standard model stuff then, too. I wonder. Because this is about as close as I can get to like my actual character design with this customizable. So much scandal. Alright, chat, it's time to watch Jake struggle with the puzzle. It's our favorite time of night. You know, if I can manage to survive. Use up those blood echoes first. Fair. Fair, fair. Good call. Oh, my neck. My neck.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Hey, for wheelchair grandpa to add your echoes to his pension. What the hell?
Very well. Let me.
Let's see here. Strength, vitality. We definitely need more in the endurance route if we're gonna keep using the greatsword, though.
Farewell, good hunter.
Yeah, he really doesn't deserve it, especially for those comments he made about the doll when we first met. Yeah, no. Exploding Molotov cocktail that is thrown behind. Oh, okay. Fire paper. Oh, wait a minute. Hammed lantern. Yeah, that's the Yarnum Hunter garb. Where's the compare button? Because I don't think... Yeah, that's all Tomb Prospector. Don't think that's better than what I got on right now. Definitely need more you. Alright. Now that we've done and denied Grandpa his pension. Buns, can you do me a flavor and hit the bnuuy button for retention? Be greatly appreciated. It helps with my statistics that I totally don't pay attention to. No, we don't pay attention to the stats. What are we talking about? In all seriousness, no, the because of Twitch and its whole weird policy about lurkers and viewers and stuff, hitting the bnuuy button helps me out a great deal to help you guys count towards the stream. Hate that we have to do that, but that's unfortunately the way the cookie crumbles right now. Thank you, Lindsay. Ow. Sword. Honey, look, I got a great sword. I got a great sword. Look, honey. I got my sword. Hee hee. Ah, finally. She's just over there knowing, like, when's she gonna get his greatsword? We know what he's about. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, the timing. Well, at least not many of those went to Grandpa's pension. An allowable amount. Right, yeah, I need to throw one of those at them and be like, hey, pay attention to that. While I totally non-menacingly swing this sword at you. Baseball bat hammer might send them flying. It might. But I want to use the greatsword. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have the blood. We're going to go ahead. Because Hammer's just a little bit faster. He's got my echoes, so we're going to get past him. Whoop. Ow. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yep. Nope, nope, nope. They got fire on me. Why does his shield do that much damage? Bonk you! Running up the stairs might help filter them and block the line of sight on gun. Yeah, that might. I know I took care of them fast before, but that was probably because I still had the saw blade. And I just decided to go heavy tank tonight. Alright, so we confirmed that the blood cocktail doesn't work on them. So that's good to know. They just, because they all just sort of sat around like, why did you just throw that on the floor? Kind of rude, don't you think? We're gonna have to mop that up later. Bonk. Bonk. Rip. Ripperoni pepperoni. Okay, we take her you. Alright. And for my next trick. El Caboy. And we got it all back. Kinda. We did it. Yippee. Whoopee. Ow, 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 ow. I hate you minigun wielding maniacs. Man, he only got me with the tip. Sigh. Okay. Do a little shoulder stretch because I think I'm shrimping a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely was shrimping a little bit. Feel free to dip on secret if you want to seek progress. Can come back later. Maybe. I wanted to just give it a couple college tries before we close it out tonight, because we've been going at this pretty much near 3 hours at this point. So we have done 2 streams longer this weekend than we usually do. We're building up that Suima stamina. We're getting better at this, I tells ya. Schleppo. They call me 3-Slice Sammy because I like 3 slices of pizza when I eat my dinner. And then I have an upset tummy later about it. Oh, you have 15 insight. Do you have any Mad Men knowledgeable items? I don't think I do. At least not that I saw. Does this look like... No? It would be inconsumable? Okay. I believe you. Listen, all I'm saying is, why do these guys get the heckin' freaking long arms of the law and I just get standard length here? Come on, it's a little rude, if you ask me. Just a little bit rude. The freaking Labradoodles of Doom. Oh, okay. Hang on. All right. Honestly, we've been at this near 3 hours. I think I'm I'm at a good place to wind it down. We got the sword. We tried to do the puzzle. We'll come back to it next time. I gotta figure out where to freaking go from here, honestly, other than the area of instant death, which I don't want to go to right now. But we might have to. I think the tombstone in the middle is called, like, Snatch or something like that. Like this fella. Because I know going over here to the Hypogean is insta-death. And I don't feel like dealing with that right now. They were mean to me last time. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty good run. I would say pretty dang good run right there. Oh, you were snatched through the Gowl? Yeah, I was. Which is why I booked it as soon as I saw that Mr. Knapsack earlier. Because I'm like, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and exit game here. Close that. Close that. We're going to turn on our spooter fee. Oh, man. Well, thank you guys again for hanging out with us. I hope you had a great time spending some time with me. Remember, guys, your most valuable asset to any streamer or content creator is literally the time you spend with us. So it's really, really appreciated that you guys chose to spend it with me tonight and just hang out, be silly, have some laughs. Really, really couldn't ask for more than that. Hang on. Hang on, I'm just plugging the monitor back in. Oy. Oh, it's a Dolores. Okay. Ta-ta for now. Thanks for letting me Ratatouille you in Bloodborne. Oh, it's no problem whatsoever. Again, I appreciate the guidance. And, again, appreciate you hanging out and joining in on the community, Volug. Really thankful for having you. Get some good rest. I will. I'll probably end up playing some Last Epoch before I go to bed tonight. Or Dragonkin. That's another one I picked up recently. Alright, let's see who is on the Twitch that we can raid you guys out to and let you hang out with. If you want to keep the party going. Which of my friends is playing video game right now? Oh, that's right. Let's see. Who do I want to throw you to? Who do I want to throw you to? That's the question. All right, you know what? Since he did show up earlier, we're going to go ahead and raid out to the Eater Project. If you don't know Eater, he is one of my music homies. Rather cool guy. He's actually got some pretty cool ambitions going for himself in terms of starting his own business and stuff like that. So you guys, please be sure to give him a follow, hang out with him for a little bit, and enjoy your stay over there. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. We are either going to yap a lot or we're going to play some Minecraft and yap. So we'll be there tomorrow for either one of those two. All right? And if you haven't already, please feel free to join the Discord. It's where we hang out when I am not streaming and we put out our silly little ideas and share our silly little special interests, including Toku, Godzilla, all that fun shit. So if you haven't already, please join up there. I'd love to have you hang out with us. And I will see you guys tomorrow at our usual stream time. All right. You guys have a good one.